I am a meal prep guy, but we have so many people that are not meal prep guys. And because A, they don't have the knowledge to measure the macros out or the time. And you have the Catalyst Kitchen, which provides that. Can you kind of talk about that? And folks, if you're in, the Virginia Beach 757 area, I'm telling you, Alaskan Road, go by this place. Nice big storefront, clean kitchen. Food is delicious. So anyhow,
Well, thank you for that. Um, so when I first looked at that Laskin Road space, it didn't have walls. It used to be a giant company that sold carpets and rugs. So I sat down with an architect, and the entire kitchen is an open concept kitchen. So the minute that something comes out of the freezer or the refrigerator, you can watch it. If you wanted to just sit there and hang out with us, you can watch it from the minute it's prepped, the minute it's cooked, the minute it's cooled, the minute that we hand it to you. So there's no, the movie waiting. There's no,
right.
there's no nothing happening behind the scene, behind the curtain. So one, the kitchen was designed that way intentionally. But yes, I have found I've been doing this a little over 20 years now, and forever clients have said, "When are you just going to feed me? When are you just going to feed me?" Because education is amazing, and I love the trainer concept. But it's really nice to be able to, when somebody's like, "Hey, I have an insane week, you guys hook me up," to now be able to do that.
Right.
Or somebody who has no idea where to start. Here's a week or two that you pay for your food, and you're like, "Oh, I could totally do breakfast on my own. I only need you guys for 2 lunches and maybe 4 dinners a week." And that's what we want. We want to train and help educate people to know what to do. And then it's totally up to them. If they just don't have the time or the bandwidth, we're there to catch you if you need us. So we do a couple of things differently than a lot of other places. One, we do require a membership. It's a one-time membership fee. And basically what it is you would sit down with either myself, or I have a new performance dietitian assistant who's been on board for 2 months now, and he's fabulous. He also has a year or two of collegiate experience prior to coming to Virginia Beach. And we do an entire independent consult with you, take on board basically, we spend an hour to an hour and a half nerding out on all things that are you, whether it's your history, your supplements and medications, your injury history, any surgical histories. If you have blood work, we want to see it. If you have body comps, we want to see them. We will happily share and educate nutrition information during that time. But basically, it's a concept of the matrix. So we're the super food nerds, and you're the expert on you because you've been living in your body since day one. So we're not going to pretend that we know everything about you, and we're not going to pretend that you're as nerdy as we are about food. So it's one of those our powers combined. We take everything that we gather during that meeting and we put it into a personalized app that we design, all of the calories, all of the macros, all of the reminders and notifications for. They're customized to the individual, so that when you order meals from us, we populate them in there for you, and you can see, oh, this meal provides this many calories. This meal provides this many macros. And some clients love that. They want all of the nerdy stuff. Other clients, that's stressful to them. So we can also turn off the exact numbers on the apps, and you can just see percentages of circles filled in. Because sometimes people the circle's not exact, it gives me anxiety. So the system complements whichever personality type that you are and you have. And if you don't order the meals from us, it works like most other apps. You can scan something and it'll auto-populate. So when you want to do things on your own, you can still use your customized profile and move forward.
So let me vouch for Catalyst, because Catalyst does the meals for Virginia High Performance. And both Bear and I had the same experience. And this is rare if you don't get this. So using a DEXA scan, which if you're not familiar with a DEXA, it is the ultimate baseline to understand your actual physical structure. It gives you muscle mass, it gives you fat mass, lean mass, it gives you everything you want to know. And it's not through electronic impedance. You're actually getting scanned, so it's accurate. I mean, it was designed for bone density initially, mm-hmm. right? But so there's and I'll get into a story about how the electronic impedance devices are off, and this. But so you get a DEXA, you get all asked these questions. Cheryl was the first person to ever ask me on doing my nutrition, what are your food allergies? And I'm like, well I don't know, but it's a great question, because once you find out you have food allergies, your body performs better. So that's my plug. If you're actually doing a nutrition plan, you don't even know if you have food allergies, you might want to think about it. But when I went through a 4-week program, I don't remember the amount of body fat I lost. It was in crazy, but I put on 3.5 pounds of muscle mass to be able to use that nasty word diet and lose all that body fat and put on muscle at the same time.
In 26 days.
Yes. In 26 days. If you don't understand the new value of nutrition on that alone, but that was your meal service and you catered it to me and I remember the conversation, all right, you're going to be at VHP, so you're in a controlled environment. So I know what I need to feed you. So the point being is if you go to Catalyzt and you tell her what's your environment, she's going to feed you. And I'm here to testify that if I could have lost that much body fat and put on muscle at the same time, that nutrition was spot on. So well done. So, and you do that. How many guys go through a month over there? I mean,
So it's anywhere at this point, it's anywhere from 16 to 24.
Yeah. I mean, it's amazing. And I have yet to meet a single guy that doesn't come out of the back end of that and be like, okay, I need to fix my shit.